How's it going, guys? My name is Alicia. Some people know me as Manslaughter. Some people call me 2P. And a lot of you know me from either Xbox, skateboarding events, Slate, a bunch of random stuff. So this video is my first one. I should have done an intro, blew it. And basically it's a question and answer video. A bunch of you asked me questions on Instagram, Facebook, text messages, and I am going to answer them on this video. My first question was asked by, one second here, Beauty and Music. What's one game ending that absolutely broke your heart? That is a good question. There are a lot of games out there with sad parts, but not really sad endings. I'm gonna say the one that did it the most for me was probably Crisis Core. If you don't know what that is, it's a kind of like an add-on of Final Fantasy VII, but it's based on before Final Fantasy VII. It's with Zack Fair, and that's when you meet Cloud, and it's a really good game, and the ending is pretty sad. It's Zack's dying and Cloud shows up and Zack says you have to be great for the both of us, that kind of thing, and you're just like, ah. Jacob Makes It Steezy asks, what type of camera do you use? Well, I use a Nikon D7000. I can't really show it to you because that's what I'm actually filming on right now. Apologize if I say this wrong, but Bedrew89, they ask, how did you get into gaming and what is the first game you ever played? I got into gaming because of my dad. My dad used to always play Resident Evil, Code Veronica, and just all those really scary zombie games, which is pretty much why I'm into zombies and games. The first game I ever played would have either been Sonic on the Sega Genesis, or it would have also been one of the Resident Evil games for sure. And Mario. I think that's pretty much everybody's first game. Is Brad Joseph asks, will you marry me? I'm flattered, but I'm gonna have to decline. Rudolph's Gots a red nose. I hope you meant to put that S in there, in the Gots, because it shouldn't be there. He asks, what's your gamer tag? Don't usually give out my gamer tag because I get too many friend requests, but it is Manslaughter33, and I'm sorry if when you send a request it's not going through because I already have a million. And Josiah asks, how did you get the job working for Slate? Well, if you don't know what Slate is, longboarding, skateboarding magazine, just full of pictures, photos, ads, keeps you updated on events, the skaters in the scene that everyone wants to know about at Slate. And how did I get the job working for it? Basically photographing for the last 2 to 3 years on my own, and I guess they finally realized that maybe I have some potential in photographing skateboarders, and they just kind of gave me a chance, and so hopefully that goes well. And Josiah also asks, if you could only hit up one event this year, what would it be? That's a tough one. It all really depends. If I'm going to an event to see the people, I would probably pick Danger Bay, because that's basically the beginning family reunion of the year / party / fun and good times and shenanigans. If I wanted to go to only one event for photo opportunities, I would pick maybe Maryhill. Maryhill's really fun to go to, or Oaxaca for sure. I like Puerto Rico a lot, so I can't really say what one event because I haven't been to all of them, so I can't really choose. So if someone's going, oh, why didn't you pick Europe? Why didn't you pick this? I can't really say that's the one I would pick because I've never been there. Emmett White asks, do eras actually make you faster? Well, I'm gonna say it's all up to the rider. It depends. Some people are comfortable on them, some people aren't. They are definitely really good trucks for sure, in my opinion. Kevin Rammer did a good job there. And if you think eras make you go faster, then they make you go faster. How's that? Rare Happy Longboarding asks, Jackson Vanderveen asked, do you wish you had a bean? This is an inside joke from Calgary pretty much, and no, I don't wish I had a bean because I got a quag instead. but I don't actually, so yes, I wish I had a bean. Pablo Guzman 6 says, how long did it take to get your Left 4 Dead tattoo? If you don't know what Left 4 Dead is, it is one of my favorite video games. This is Left 4 Dead. This is the hand. That's what I got tattooed on my leg. Boom. It took 4 hours. Jason asks, do you think God could microwave a burrito so hot that he himself could not eat it? I'm gonna say yes, because it is very easy to overheat a burrito. Casey also asks, best video game you have ever played? Definitely any of the Final Fantasy VII related games are my favorite. Also because there's a movie with it as well. Slender is pretty good, because, you know, I just kind of gotta love that Slender Man. He's my homie. But yeah, definitely Final Fantasy VII. This is a really good one here. Classic. I've got a lot of favorite games. Obviously Assassin's Creed. A lot of people know that I have the Assassin's Creed logo tattooed on my wrist. It's a dumb idea, but it's really because it's something my dad and I enjoy, is video games. And we talked about it, and we both really like the game. And it's like an A for Alicia, you know, kind of makes sense. And if people don't know what it is, I just tell them that it's a cool little arrow or an A. Then I don't get judged as bad. My 3 top characters I love. Definitely Cloud. If I'm gonna choose these 3 as one person because they're all in the same game. So I'm gonna say Cloud Strife, Zack Fair, and Sephiroth are definitely some good ones. In Assassin's Creed, I like Altair better than Ezio and Connor, just because he's the original douchebag, badass assassin guy that just kind of started it. We're gonna have to go with either Leon S. Kennedy from Resident Evil 4, Dante from Devil May Cry. He's heroes / gamer crush idols, I guess. One place I want to travel to that I have never been. I'm gonna go with either Europe or Australia. Some people have sent me some photos of the hills over in Europe. Oh my goodness. I would kill to photograph there for sure. So if I could ever go there, maybe this year or next year, that would be pretty freaking fantastic. Who's your idol? I have a lot of idols. It depends what kind of category. For, let's see, like in the skate industry for photography, I'm gonna have to say Dan Pape and John Huey are my 2 biggest idols / inspirations. If I wanted to skate more, I'd say my skating idol would be Skatey Katie Nielsen or Marissa, because they're both really good. And, you know, actually all the girls that skate, Elena, Anna, they're all really good, and I just wish I could be like them. So they're pretty much idols to me. What people would you really like to meet in your life? A really cool one to meet would be Rollerman. You know, he's pretty cool. Another person I would like to meet would be Jack Black. Jack Black, Tenacious D, great actor. I don't know why, but I've always wanted to meet him. I think him and I would get along very well. For my YouTube, like, person I'm subscribed to, I'm gonna say Felix, aka PewDiePie, just because his videos make me laugh a lot, and it's about video gaming, and it's just, I think, someone I would like to meet as well. Maximilian from Land Yachts asks, what is your favorite condiment? Ranch. Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? I'm gonna have to go with Backstreet Boys. I did see them in concert a couple years ago when they were first starting to come back. Rifle or handgun? Rifle, handgun. I'm gonna go with the dual wielding handguns. That'd be my apocalypse weapon of choice. I don't know, I just think it'd be pretty cool to pistol whip a zombie in the face. Favorite food you've cooked over a camping fire? Tuna kaboom. Boxers or briefs? I don't know if you're asking if I prefer to wear boxers or briefs, or if I like a guy wearing boxers or briefs. I think the answer is the same for both, and that would be boxers. They're just a lot more comfortable and less awkward. There's not that whole, like, tightness about it. Chris Conroy asks, favorite video game console? Whoa! People who know me know that this one's pretty obvious. It would probably have to be the Wii. Just kidding. The Xbox 360 for sure. I'm not saying that PS3 isn't great, so don't all you PSN freaks go, "Oh, what is wrong with you?" Because I play that too. So Taylor Smith asks, your favorite downhill setup and favorite road. I can't really say my favorite downhill setup because I don't really downhill. I'm only at like the recreational push around stage still because I don't really have time to practice. My favorite setup that I have had would probably be kill switch with my Paris 180s and my ABEC 11 wheels. Currently I have the 6.6 on kill switch. Clear vicious grip so that you can see my pretty cool artwork under there. Paris 180s, and currently I've got ABEC 11 6.6 on here, the 66mm. Gonna be honest, I do not know the Duro on these right now. I also have the pink 7.0s by ABEC 11 flywheels. I do like Venom Cannibals. They're actually really nice to ride. Naomi Cruz definitely asks for 5 questions, so where will you travel next? Technically I'm going to, if you're counting my next race I'm not going to count Danger Bay because I live here. It's only half an hour from where I live. So I guess that would be Britannia and Whistler would be my next travel. It's not really traveling, it's only like a couple hours away. I guess maybe my next out of country event would be Maryhill. Hoping to go to Kathlamet and then definitely Florida and Puerto Rico again. So those are my next couple big travels coming up. What is your passion right now? Photography or drawing? I really like drawing, but I'm gonna have to say photography is probably my bigger passion right now. I'm definitely enjoying it a lot more than just drawing. They kind of go hand in hand though because I usually draw whatever photos I take. So for those of you who didn't know that I drew things, there's another video that I've uploaded of me drawing actually Naomi Cruz, and I can leave a link. I'll leave a link below for my other drawings if you are curious on seeing what they look like. Who is your favorite skater and why? Again, these are really difficult questions to narrow down. I like a lot of different skaters for different reasons. I mean, Kevin Reimer is one of my favorites. I like photographing him, his style. He's very clean about it. He's like, I would say between like Kevin and James Kelly, James has that surfer flow. He flows with the road. Kevin is sharp and just kind of takes over the road, like tries to dominate it, I guess. He just kind of asserts himself in there. I like Louis Poloni because he's always got a smile on his face. Him and Gnarly Charlie, they always have smiles on their faces and they just make going to events so enjoyable and just keeps you in a good mood. Jose Guzman is definitely one of my favorite riders for many reasons. He's got good style as well. I just like the way his style is, and he's a really good person to hang around with. He's really fun. If you go to Puerto Rico, he's definitely one of the locals you want to meet for sure. Naomi, you're definitely one of my favorite skaters. Marissa, Skatey Katie, all the girl riders are my favorites. Jimmy Radtrain, definitely search him up. He's got some style, and he knows what's up in the skating community for sure. The list could go on. I could go on about who's my favorite rider and why forever. There's no end really. Aiden Linz asks, what's my favorite hashtag? Hashtag Cobra? Hashtag fuck hashtags. Excuse my French, but. Gilbert Turin asks, how did you start this crazy lifestyle you live? Basically, I went to Danger Bay, either Danger Bay 8 or 9, and I was just there watching. I only went because the person I was dating at the time skated. So what really got me going out and photographing was Marcel Off Access Robert posted a status on Facebook saying that he was doing a trip down to Buffalo Bill with a couple other crazy skaters. I really wanted to go, so the people that were on this trip was me, Marcel Off Access Robert, Troy, Turbo, Yard Waste, Grenier, Sector 9 guy, and Rylan Raggy English, Team Green, Equipo Verde, Jordan. We went to go to the border and got, and Ethan was there as well. I cannot forget Ethan. We went to the border to go to Buffalo Bill. We weren't able to go. So when that happened, we decided, why would we just end the road trip? We would go make our own road trip. We called it Fuck the USA Road Trip, and the bonding on the trip was great, and that's what started a lot of friendships and just made me want to keep going with it. I just keep on going, and this keeps this crazy lifestyle that I would never change going, so. The man at Switchback, Kelsey Crozier, asks, what is your dream job? Kelsey, don't be silly. I'm doing my dream job. Photographing and hanging out with my friends every weekend, that's a pretty great job. If it would be anything else, I wish I could be a professional gamer, a graphic designer, or making video games, maybe working for MLG for all those pretty sweet tournaments. That would be pretty great to help out with the live streaming. What scares you more, the Yeti or Browntown? It all depends. If I'm locked in a trailer with Browntown, I would be very scared since last time things got a little brown. And it depends. If Wolfgang Coleman is wearing the Yeti suit, I would be afraid, because that was scary. As long as Wolfgang isn't in the Yeti suit, I'll be more scared of Browntown. Carl asks, do I ever get gamer rage? Who gets gamer rage? Oh! Yeah! Thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments on what I should do for my next video, any suggestions, leave it in the comments below. Hopefully in May, when skateboarding season comes on, I will have some more skate related videos, so that way it's not so boring for all of you skaters. And yeah, please subscribe, watch, comment, let me know what's up, and I guess I will see you guys next time I make a video.